Hey there, let's just quickly revise of what all we had understood in the previous chapter, the fun they had. So the story opens when Margie is actually writing her diary, in which she mentions that Tommy, his friend or brother, which is still not clear in the chapter. So we just say that Tommy has found a book and it's about a school, like it's a real book with printed pages, and it's about school which her great grandfather's great grandfather used to go. Now, the concept of school at the time of Tommy and Margie are different of that of their forefathers. Forefathers are what we mentioned to as the ancestors or the great grandfather's great grandfather, as mentioned in the story. So Tommy and Margie, they actually live in a future where it is completely computerized. Everything has moved digital, and they don't need to go to schools. They are actually sitting at their homes. They have mechanical teachers, and that particular teacher is set and adjusted according to whatever are the needs of the student. Then they study from it. They fit all the answers and homeworks into it through coding, which is taught to them at the age of 6 years. Now, there are really small details in the chapter which are really important once you start writing down the answers for your examinations. So, whenever a proper question is given, you need to provide every detail which is related to that particular answer so that it looks like it is more articulated and you have actually gone through the chapter and understood the concept. So the computer teacher, it was adjusted according to the needs of the child. Now, whenever a mechanical teacher develops some faults, county inspector is called. And the county inspector brings a toolkit which has lots of wires and some screwdrivers, spanners, which are utilized to actually fix a mechanical teacher. Had it been a human teacher, no such thing would have been required. Now, Margie thinks like it's really boring to actually understand concepts of mechanical teacher because she thinks that there are a lot of concepts which she isn't able to analyze and to understand. Now, had it been a mechanical teacher, the artificial intelligence can't really judge your expressions and tell whether you are understanding the particular concept or not. We can take this now. If a question comes that how can we say that Margie is not able to understand, so we can say that she was failing her geography tests gradually again and again, and it was not because it was her fault. It was because the mechanical teacher had some technical fault, and the teacher could not able to understand that Margie is actually not understanding the concept and was giving tests simultaneously. Now that is a kind of answer you can articulate. Now then she wonders, okay, how fun school was, how things were, really good for her, and there might be a situation, or she wishes herself that she was in a environment in the school concept which was before her time, where the kids, they used to come together in a classroom, same age group kids, then obviously they became friends, acquaintances, then they started studying together, understanding concepts together, and then they're analyzing the things, they're doing the homeworks, discussing the homeworks, and then going at a particular time. So these some things actually fascinate Margie, that how exactly the things have been before and how they are now. So she does a comparative analysis in the chapter. That's all for the quick revision. In the next video, we are going to learn about the next poem. Since a chapter, as I mentioned before, has a prose and a poetry, so we are going to understand the poetry next.